Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another basketball video. Welcome back to another. Oh, not another. This is something new. Today, we'll be looking at the new leaked city jerseys. I don't know if these are the official ones. I don't know if this is what teams actually gonna wear, but this is what we have right now. I'm gonna be giving it a rating. And like A, B, C, D. You know what I mean, right? All right. Let's jump right into it. So at first we have the Atlanta Hawks. They're bringing back the MLK jerseys. See, I like these. I like these jerseys. It's not too bad. It's nice. It's pretty plain. It's a solid B plus. I don't have much to say about these jerseys. It's nice to see them back, and yeah, basically that's about it. Next we have the Brooklyn Nets. These were the jerseys they wore in 2019, 18, around that time. And those jerseys, some people like them. I'm gonna be honest, I do not like these jerseys. It's it's the coloring on the side. It's too much going on, and then just the Brooklyn, everything's plain. I dislike it. I don't think these are good jerseys. The Nets have so many good jerseys they could have brought back, like the ones in 2021. KD's foot on the line. I like those jerseys. Those jerseys were so nice. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of these. I give them like D plus. I think that's the rating I would give for sure. Next, we have the Celtics. You see, I don't know why anyone else thinks about him. These are some actually pretty nice jerseys. They changed the color. This is what I like about these jerseys. Teams decide to switch up the color, which we saw last year with teams like the Cavs that wore blue instead. I like the white on what is this kind of goldish, beigeish, this beige, like a beige color. It's not bad. The panels on the inside kind of throw me off. So I don't like. I'm not the biggest fan of those. Those are kind of. But this is something I would definitely wear. I really do like these jerseys. I'd give it a good B plus for sure. These are some really good jerseys. Next we have the Chicago Bulls. I don't know what they're trying to represent here, but honestly, compared to the last two jerseys, these are actually pretty. These are solid jerseys. I don't like them too much, but I don't hate them too much. I like the little stars that you can see on the side. They're bringing those back, but it's not too. I like the writing. The Chicago, that's really nice. I always like that. It's run of the mill. Give it C plus. Yeah. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers. See, I'm a Cavaliers fan, so this might be a little biased, but these are okay. I think if I see these on a player, it would look nice. But just looking at it right now, it's all right. The last few jerseys that they had was actually pretty nice, and I don't know what this is trying to follow. I think they recreated the one from 2023. This is recoloring of that, which those were nice, but I think those colors were better than these ones. So I like these. I give them like a B. Next we have them Dallas Mavericks. I actually really do like these. These are really nice. I like the things on the side. I don't know what those are. Those panels. It reminds me of like the team's logo with the Maverick itself. So it's like that's what it reminds me of. And then Dallas, that's been their same font for the last 2 years. So they're bringing that back. The problem is the three is too close to Dallas. I don't know why, but yeah, like the other numbers they're close, but I feel like this is a little too close. to the letters. Space it out a little bit. Yeah, and then you have the Denver Nuggets jerseys. They just brought these back. I like these better. This is from the bubble. These were the bubble jerseys, not the bubble jerseys. This is the jersey they wore in 2020. Yeah, basically the same thing. But I kind of do like I like the rainbow stuff, and then you have the mountains with the city and the Nuggets. This is better than what they had last year and the year before that. With the numbers, I did not. Why are the numbers on the bottom? You have more numbers. It's just whole math equation. I'm not trying to watch basketball and not the Pythagorean theorem, bro. I don't know. I like the design of having the number a little close to the chest and down low. But these we've seen these jerseys before, so yeah. Now we have the Detroit Pistons jerseys. These ones they actually revealed. But Cade kind of scares me in this photo. I don't know why. But besides that, I really like the jerseys. You know, the teal, cyan. What color is that? No, that color is really nice. This is the only one you really see the shorts. I like the shorts. I like the little pointy things, spikes. I don't know what those are. Those are nice. And then yeah, I like the little highlighting around Detroit. These are some solid jerseys. I give this an A. Also, I did not rate the other few jerseys. Next, we have the Golden State Warriors jerseys. These I do like. I like the white. I like the gray they brought back. I forgot what these are called. The town. I don't know what that means, but I like these. These are solid. I There's nothing too much that stands out. Actually like the circle with 30 and the loop. I keep thinking that's a tree in the middle. I don't think so. And I like the what it reminds me of, that one SpongeBob episode where he just wrote the on the paper. That's what I don't know why that's what that font reminds me of. But yeah, these are not really. These are some pretty solid jerseys. I'd give these a B plus. I do like these. Um Houston. These are same things basically the same thing as last year. I don't know. Can't see a difference. I didn't. I wasn't the biggest fan of their jersey last year. I'm not gonna be the biggest fan of their jersey this year. It's mediocre. Give it like a C plus. I don't got much to say about it because we've already seen it. Indiana. This team eliminated my team, but these jerseys are so nice. Like it's got such a retro feel to it. I really like these jerseys. This is gonna be an A plus. The lettering on the Pacers, the colors, the stripes, everything just works. I really do like these jerseys. First A plus, maybe the only one. The LA Clippers. They brought back these jerseys. Um, I like the ones they had prior, not these ones. These color schemes with the weird orange brown color. I don't know why them and the Cavs tried it. I can't see these. These are not it. I don't know why. I don't know what in particular. It's just the color scheme's kind of throwing me off. And the Lakers. This is actually. Are they just bringing back these jerseys? Well, the Lakers are bringing back their weird Los Angeles thing. Los Angeles with the triangle shape. I don't know why is the N so high. Have the A high at least. That'd be fair. The N is high. No, that doesn't. I hated these jerseys. D minus. And it's just like it's not it, man. The more I look at these jerseys, the more I dislike it. So gonna have to give it I'm giving it an F. Changed. I don't know if I can do that, but yeah. Memphis. I really like I like this Memphis jersey. I don't know what about. I like the stripes going down. I think the font, and I like the weird. not I like the lettering of not the the font of the numbers, the way it's like, it's got like a line cutting through it. And then I like the designs on the sides; those are really nice. And at the collar, even more designs. These are some really nice jerseys. Might be another A plus. I would wear this too. So yeah, Miami finally decided to bring back these jerseys. Don't know why it took so long. They had these weird heat culture ones back to back years. Now they finally decided to change it. And what can we say? I love them. We're gonna have it's just the font, the coloring really reminds me of Dwayne Wade and his tenure on the team. Well, his last year on the team. And I think this is another A plus. Just nostalgia alone also helps. The Milwaukee Bucks bring back the Cream City jerseys. I mean, I don't really have much to say about the Cream City jerseys, except just like you don't see cream color jerseys anymore. So this is nice to bring back. In the picture, it doesn't really look like it, but it probably is in real life. I'd give it like a B plus. I don't hate the design, but it's also it's not the best. The Minnesota Timberwolves. These are jerseys I wouldn't wear, but man, are these nice. The pink with the little thing. Look at the five. The little tail. This is imagine Anthony Edwards beating your team with this jersey on. It's over. I throw hands because these jerseys just like they're so nice. It's like it's the color combos. It's everything about these jerseys. Next, we have the New Orleans Pelicans. They keep going for this bone theme. Again, I think these seem like the same jerseys as last year, but they have the little bone thing going on. It's all right. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's B minus. That's what I would give it. The Knicks. See, they finally listened. They got rid of all those extra letters, and they just made it like these are clean. I like it, and it doesn't have to do too much. It's not plain, but it's not too much in your face. I give these like a good A minus because it's got good consistency, the colors, and just scream New York. I'm from there, I would know. Next, we have the Oklahoma City Thunder jerseys. I mean, it's all right. Like, I don't know how to feel about them. It's very plain, but I don't hate the type of plain it is. Like, there's a difference between it being that's plain, and this is decent. I think on the back there's more designs from what I'm looking at. I'd hope this is a good B minus. I actually don't. I give it a B because I like the kind of dark blue it goes for, and then the OKC lettering is really nice. But like it's not a lot to talk about it. Talk about the Orlando Magic jerseys. Um, so okay, so I kind of see what they were going for. I don't hate it, but I'm someone that does not like gray, especially on jerseys. And it's just like the gray works, but at the same time, I don't like it. So I I'm not gonna lie, I might have to go with like a B. Those are very B jerseys. I do like the stars on the side. Everything that's not part of the gray, like the magic, the lettering is really nice. The numbering is kind of boring, but what do you expect? But yeah, there's not much to say. Oh, we have a handful more left. Okay. Next, we have Philadelphia. These jerseys make me mad and scream at Philadelphia. Why I want to scream at Philadelphia? I don't know. Would it be funny? Yeah, but no, this ah. This makes me more mad than Paul George's contract. It's not. I'm giving this an F. It's just there's not enough. There's a difference between all right. It's decently is nice and plain. It's just like you have all this empty space and you didn't try filling it out. You could move the numbers a little bit down. You could make the text a little bit bigger. I can't even tell if that says Philadelphia. The font is okay. I actually don't care about the font. The font's actually really nice. But it's just like you have all this space. Work with it a little bit. At least with the OKC one, there's designs in it. This does not have. That's like a little bit on the side. That's about it. That's barely noticeable because I just saw it. Giving this an F. I also nah. Yeah, it's just giving it an F. And then next we have the Phoenix Suns jerseys bringing back the Valley. Um, it's not terrible, but then again, it's not amazing. It's not perfect. But I never really liked these jerseys. Me personally, I give it a C plus. Honestly, I I was tired of seeing these jerseys for a good while. They got rid of it, but now somehow they're bringing it back. So yeah, next, the PDX one. I like the coloring, but what is going on in the stripe? What it's just what does PDX mean? I'm not from Portland. I don't know. Is it like Portland? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't say Portland. Clyde Drexler. The DX is for Drexler. That doesn't make sense. Let me know. I'm not from Portland, so I would not know. But it, I don't mind like the light, that teal, the cyan, those type of colors. I don't mind it, but it kind of contrasts with the black. And then the Sacramento Kings one. I really like these, especially because it kind of reminds me, for some reason, of DeMarcus Cousins and his tenure with the team. But I really do like these jerseys. I don't know what's specific about it. I like the purple on the sides, and then you know the lettering of it. And yeah, it's an A plus. That's what I say. San Antonio. Now, these are some nice jerseys. I might have to go with like an A right here. Cause these jerseys, I picture Wemby wearing these. These are really nice. I like the colorway he's going with. It's got that little retro feel. The San Antonio, that font is great. They have the little, I don't know what that is. They have a little thing on top. Uh, yeah, I don't know what that is, but it's solid. It's not solid. It's really good. I'd give it an A for sure. Next, we have the Toronto Raptors. What do I say about this jersey? This is so nice. You have the Raptor, and then you have the Raptor wearing the jersey. That's the jersey they won to. I think when they won the championship too. I'm loving the fact that they keep bringing back the Raptor. They have to keep doing this, especially the red and the black. The way everything looks with the white in the middle with Toronto. The Raptors, they're not the best franchise, but these guys know how to make jerseys. To be honest, they should just focus on that. Forget about your franchise. Keep making jerseys. Last up on our list is the Washington Wizards jersey. What are they doing with this color scheme? What am I looking at? We're ending this off on an F because I don't like these jerseys. Number, I didn't like them before when they were red and blue. Now I like them now when they're beige and white. Stop it. Stop trying with us. It's not gonna work. These colors don't work. But yeah, those are all the jerseys. That's all I have to say about these jerseys, the city editions jerseys. But if you did enjoy, uh, let me know what you guys think about it, and if you enjoyed, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.